Hey everybody, it's your friendly administrator Kim Bergen-Jackson coming to you for my weekly update, taping on Tuesday, December 14th, to be shown on Wednesday, December 15th, and Christmas is right around the corner. So this is my favorite time of year. I have to be honest, there for a while in my 20s, teenage years and early 20s, I hated the holidays, but I have come back around full circle to enjoy the spirit surrounding the holidays, whether you're celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah or you don't celebrate the holidays. I think people are nicer in general to each other, and people seem happier. So I hope you can find some happy space during this holiday season, whether you're going to have a meal here with us on Christmas Day or whether you're going to go eat with your families, or whether you elect to stay in your apartment and eat there. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday next week. For the COVID update, not much has changed, unfortunately. Well, we're still sort of in high county positivity and spread in Johnson County, and most of the state, actually most of the country, is still in areas of high concentration of spread. We're at 10% positivity in Johnson County and just over 11% for the state of Iowa, and a very high number, I think, of individuals hospitalized at the university. So this morning when they updated at 9 o'clock, they had 43 adults inpatient at UIHC and 2 pediatric patients, which is actually down. So still a number of people being hospitalized for COVID. And I feel like the number of people receiving COVID tests are increasing. However, I will say that I have seen a few COVID positive staff members in the last couple weeks with less symptoms or more mild symptoms than we've had people experience in the past, which is great. That's a great path for this virus to take, and what I think we can expect, hopefully, moving forward, is that the vaccines are providing coverage so people don't become severely ill, but they still experience perhaps some mild symptoms like loss of taste and smell, or cold symptoms, or cough, sore throat. So we have no residents at Oaknall who are COVID positive. We have, like I said, had some staff become positive. However, we have no exposure to any residents at any campus. So that is tremendous news, and I thank the staff very much for being careful and wearing their masks. And I thank you as well for wearing your masks and trying to avoid an outbreak. So success so far into December, the end of 2021. I think we've all been vaccinated and boosted here. Our last Moderna booster clinic was 2 weeks ago, so that's great. If you have family members who are still looking to be vaccinated, or you would like them to be vaccinated, there is ample supply of vaccine across the country. It's available for children as well. So just keep doing what you're doing and encouraging people to get their vaccinations so that we can, make this go away eventually. I was thinking about a resident who passed away this week, who was 106 years old in the loft. And I called and I asked Lisa Chapman, would you tell me the date of move-in? And so while you're listening to the video, I want you to think, what was I doing on October 9th, 1984? I was a senior in high school, and I had pink hair, just so you know. And I attended the Prince concert in St. Louis, Missouri, and I thought I was the luckiest girl alive. 1984 was 37 years ago, and that's when Ortha Neff decided to move into Oaknall with her brother, Dwayne. She experienced all 3 levels of care while she was here for 37 years. She lived in independent living with her brother. As I said, when her brother passed away, she moved to a smaller apartment in independent living where she lived until she was 98 years old. She suffered a fall and had a fracture and transitioned to the health center, recovered from that hip surgery at 98, I might add, and got back to walking independently, but needed a little more supervision and transitioned to assisted living. She was in assisted living for a number of years, finally transitioning to the health center, where she lived in the health center on second floor and the loft for another couple years. And so for me, Ortha really represents the life care promise. She moved in 1984 and she never had to move out. She got to know all of the staff members that took care of her. She walked this campus, if you knew Ortha, like she owned the place. She went everywhere. She walked and walked and walked and walked, and that was maybe the key to her success for a long life, was her exercise program. She also didn't get rattled by much. She was pretty low-key. She had a great attitude. She rolled with the punches. Whatever happened next, she was ready. And so I've been thinking a lot about Ortha and the services that we provided over the years. She was here longer than most of the staff. I actually think, I didn't check this before I taped, but I think there's 2 staff members who were here before she arrived 37 years ago. Maybe, there might be 3. So it's crazy to me that we have staff that worked here 40 years ago, but we do. I just would like to express the pride and feeling of community that I experience when I think about serving somebody for 37 years, and what a place this created for Ortha to age in place, and what a great sense of peace her family had knowing that she could age here, where she knew everybody and everybody was her neighbor. So I would like to leave you with that thought of the impact of Oak Knoll. And if I could figure out how to be more succinct, I would put it on the website, because it really is a testament to Oak Knoll and our commitment to you as residents who live here, and our promise of life care. And so I wish you all happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you celebrate it with joy and enthusiasm. And I will be back in 2 weeks to tape again for New Year's. Thank you. Have a great week.